Hey guys, MCU Collector here with a new video, and this video isn't really going to be a review video. I just wanted to show you guys an Amazon pickup that I got today. I'll include a link in the video description if you guys want to check these out, because after tax is like 36 bucks, which is about what Big Bad Toy Store had them available for, but that was still a pre-order and said like third quarter, but Amazon had these in stock. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'll just cancel my Big Bad Toy Store order and order through Amazon, and I got it next day. So these are the world's smallest toy line by Super Impulse Toys, which, let's face it, me ordering these was a super impulse buy, because why the hell would I want these other than it's just a cool concept. They make all kinds of things. So like if you go to Target, you can find some of their stuff. It's hardly ever in stock. I think it's on an end cap mixed with a bunch of other things, you know, like the Rubik's Cubes, Magic 8 Ball. It's like on that end cap. And sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. But there's like Etch-a-Sketches, there's board game type things. They have Super Soakers right now, but they have done like action figures and other toy things. I'm not sure if those are going to be actually in stores or not, or if it's just going to be something that you can order online. So I got the Power Ranger set, but there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. There are keychains for some weird reason. There's the Transformers ones. I think there's 2 different ones. There's G.I. Joe ones. There's 3 different G.I. Joes. They have Hot Wheels, all kinds of stuff. But in this video, I'm going to talk specifically about the Power Rangers one. So I'm going to show you guys a close-up of each one, because I'm not actually going to be removing these from the package, but just to give you guys an idea with it. And then we're going to take a look at some of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. So each Ranger I'll have next to the world's smallest. So we'll start off with the Green Ranger. So if you want to look at your size comparison, you could see it's basically like a hot toy to an action figure kind of thing in terms of size, but they're micro action figures, so it's kind of pretty cool. They come with like its own little mini blister pack inside the package. Each figure has 3 points of articulation, which is going to be, I think, the arms, each one, and then the head. So basically you could just move the arms around and then you can turn the head, and that's really all you're gonna get. So really nothing going on with the figure. Here's a look at the back of the package, and you can see they are licensed by Hasbro for World's Smallest Super Impulse to actually release these. So it's still kind of cool, and you can see they have just the 6 ones, so the original Mighty Morphin team along with the Green Ranger. So take a closer look here. We'll zoom in and you can look there. I have a big old black spot, or actually not even a black spot, or kind of, it's just the paint kind of came out a little funky on mine. I think one of the dragon eyes is supposed to be black, ends up like on top in the middle instead of where the eye should be, but they're still pretty cool. I mean, all the paint is in the right spots for the figure itself, so it's actually pretty interesting. So there we go. Now let's take a look at the Red Ranger. Okay, so the Red Ranger, Jason. So here, same thing. You know, obviously they change up the color scheme. We get a lot of the red as an accent color for the packaging. Up at the corner, we get actually the Red Ranger. But this figure is basically all going to be the same. Now, they're all basically the same, but some things get switched up. So Green Ranger, obviously, he had the shield and things like that. But as you can see on the Red Ranger, there's nothing else going on with it. And you can see the paint can get a little wonky in some places. The sculpt of the head looks a little funky, but these things are tiny. So like there's my thumb compared to what the size of this figure is, just to give you guys that idea. So it's still pretty cool. This one's not so bad, but I do have some paint issues on some other ones, so be aware of that. I didn't show, I think that's how the blister pack of the inside package, there's a little tab, so you open it up to pull out the figure that way. So that is pretty cool, and I wish you can open this without damaging this outer package, but for now I do want to kind of keep it together. But let's check out the Blue Ranger. Okay, so here is the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. Now, I didn't really notice this before, but I do see it now. A lot of complaints on Billy's helmet, that it seems a little bit shorter or just a little bit more round than it should be. And yes, I do see it. I agree with it. The funny thing is this World's Smallest Power Ranger figure really takes care of that. So you can see that it's more oblong, I guess you could say, if it comes into focus. So it looks a little bit better. However, the silver paint for the rhinoceros horn, you can see, is not in the center of the helmet. So it kind of came out looking a little crappy right there. Kind of a little sloppy paint on that side of his torso there, but still looks really good. So now let's go to the Black Ranger. Okay, and here is Zach, the Black Ranger. And funny thing is, this right now is currently the only regular Black Ranger figure I have, because the Walgreens exclusive Lightning Collection has the Dragon Shield, is not the regular Black Ranger. So let's zoom in to take a look at him, and he has got the worst paint apps of them all, because as you could see, where they're supposed to be white, there's a big old paint splotch right there. So that's a little unfortunate. The paint on his helmet actually looks pretty good, because you get a little bit of the gold paint on his helmet where the eyes of the Mastodon would be. So if you look at like the Lightning Collection figure, see the gold paint there. So he actually has that on here. And for the, no, I'm wrong. So the one on the right side is basically on top of his helmet. The one on the left side though is positioned pretty nicely. So at least this guy's got that going for him, but let's check out the ladies. Okay, here is Kimberly, and I will give you fair warning, this one is kind of bad. But it's funny, I guess. So looking at it, on the helmet, you know, she's got the green spots right there for the eyes on the helmet. Whereas the World's Smallest, she basically just gets a silver line in the front. And that's not actually done so bad, but it's got sloppy paint throughout. But one of the things you can see, the torso piece is basically the same as the other Rangers. So you look how large it is compared. So it just looks a little funny. But, you know, what can you expect? I wouldn't necessarily expect a new sculpt. Although, they did have to do something new because of the skirt piece, since the Yellow Ranger doesn't have that, which let's check out right now. Okay, and here is the Yellow Ranger Trini, and this one is another bad one. Oh man, let's take a closer look. So looking at the figure, you notice that dark spot right there on the torso. Basically what happens is what little paint hit that the Morpher was supposed to get ended up being on her chest. How that happened, who knows? The thing is tiny, so I get that mistakes are going to happen, but it's unfortunate. And the funny thing is that helmet has the best paint apps out of any of the other ones. But she's just got that Morpher painted onto there. It's almost like a movie version, you know, where they had the power coin design right in the middle of their chest. So that's just a little unfortunate, as you could see. 3 points of articulation. Figure stand not included. World's Smallest comes with one figure, one mini blister card, one stand. Oh, figure stand included. Sorry, read that wrong this whole time. So looking at everything going, collect them all. There it is. So that's the Yellow Ranger. Okay, so that is the World's Smallest Power Rangers figures. Are they cheesy? Yes. Do they have sloppy paint apps? Yes. But just think about what they are. Just a little mini collectible. You know, when you're a collector and you start liking these different things, all these things you're just kind of like, oh, you know, that's something I gotta have it. You know, I absolutely have no need for these things. I don't think anybody does. But it's just a fun little thing as I really kind of immerse myself into Power Rangers a lot more. You know, I find myself watching some of the shows. You know, I'm going through and getting older Lightning Collection figures. I've got most of them now. I got the Beast Morphers, red, gold, on the way. I bought those off of eBay. I got the Dino Charge red I bought off of Mercari. And then I found Shadow Trooper at FYE. So I'm making my way getting through all of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures. So I still need Beast Morphers blue, and I still need SPD red and Beast Morphers Cyber Villain Blaze. And then I will be fully caught up on Power Rangers Lightning Collection. But now I have World's Smallest to kind of add into it. And I'm probably going to hang them on the wall, since that blister pack has a little peg hole on there. So you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of these figures. Yes, you're probably going to say they're trash. You're not wrong. They're still cool and something fun to collect, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell. And as always, thank you for watching.